Let's make some coffee. Hello, now we are back. Is this recording? Yep, I hope it's recording. Hello, welcome to day 5 of designmas. Just made some coffee. Hope you guys like that little segment because that was actually more difficult than I thought. What I like to do in overset text is something called trying. I want you guys to be not afraid to try, because if I could try all of these things, I want you to try whatever you want to as well, and not be scared. God. Not to be a millennial, but don't talk to me until I have my coffee. Coffee is an essential part of my workflow because I don't really eat breakfast, so this is the first thing I drink in the morning. What are we gonna make today? Today I think I want to talk about why I love graphic design. I was having a thought, as I do. Graphic design is just picking the right font. Pretty much like 75% of graphic design, and I think we can put that on a bumper sticker and see what we could figure out. Let's just go right into the video. All right, graphic design is just picking the font. See, most of graphics, this is what I just do. Let's see. I've been really enjoying Trade Gothic. Why I really like this font is because it's so nice and condensed. Like Trade Gothic, heavy condensed. Is there a compressed version? No, it's just, oh wait, it is compressed. The compressed version especially. Why is that not updating? Oh, okay. Yeah, this compressed version slaps. This slaps. Graphic design is just picking. It doesn't look good. Man, you know what bothers me about this is like, what is the standard size for? I hate a non-standard size. I need a standard size for for bumper stickers. I just need to pick guys, I don't really like choices, okay? I think too many choices makes me anxious. Like, what I really loved about working with 365 is that I work with a 4x5 canvas, or that's the proportion. So it's always the same, and I really learned. Maybe I'm just learning new things. Guys, learning new things is hard. I don't like learning new things. Who does? Who likes to learn new things? Who does that? Wait. Let me look on Pinterest. I literally inspired this. These are all my friends. Oh, I love these, man. I love just words, guys. I love fonts with words. I just love a good font, and I love a good off-white. I love a good off-white color, I love a good off-white color and like a black text. I love a good off-white color and black text. Oh, graphic design. Kerning. I'd rather be kerning. I'd rather be kerning. Actually, if this was just bold. Oh, there we go. How about heavy? Oh, actually, this is nice. You see this? How do I explain why this looks nice? Guys, I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, let me try my best on why I think this looks good. I think this looks good. I don't know what it is. Like the proportions maybe? Like, I don't know what it is about how that just, like, there has to be an answer, and I will look for the answer. At some point. Like, but this looks so nice. I salute every font maker. Whoever made Trade Gothic, I salute you. I think let's look at a little history about Trade Gothic. Trade Gothic, I think it's an old one. Yeah, it was made in 1948, and what I love, it's a design by Jackson Burke. Trade Gothic next. It was like many Gothic fonts in the 19th century and early 20th centuries. Trade Gothic is more irregular than many other sans serif fonts. You know how we can make this more irregular? Is I love a little I love a little, you know, you gotta do Illustrator though. This is the only reason why I would open Illustrator, is for this reason. I'll show a little technique. I don't know if I've showed this on the channel before, but I love this little technique. Wait, what's the size of this? It is 11.5 by 3.5 or 3/4. I'm getting lit up on the comments. Guys, I posted a TikTok, or I worked with Isnystat for this TikTok, and I tried my best to convey the point in 1:30 about safety orange, and I don't know if I did a very good job. I hope I did, because I don't know, like, I'm just trying my best to explain why safety orange kind of represents something else now, not just safety, you know. It represents like how governments have just not been doing their job. Basically, it's just like, oh wow, this country really is falling to pieces. And orange seems to just be like this weird middle ground of like, are we in total destruction, or are we going to change for the better? Like, orange is the precursor to red, so red represents two colors, which is destruction, danger, or revolution, red. So I don't know if I feel like I just explained it very succinctly right now, but whenever I'm making a video, I just kind of like get in my head and I hate it. Anyways, let's go. That's enough yapping. Let's go into this. Inches 11.5 by 3/4. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I hate Illustrator. Okay. Oh look, they got the contextual toolbar here as well. What did I do? Heavy compress. I'd rather be. Okay, look at that. Let's kern these. How do you learn how to kern? Like, that's a good question. I don't know. I just kind of look at a lot of things. That is the key. That's why Pinterest is so important. Is that you have to look at a lot of things, and I think you could like absorb it like visually, like you're like visually absorbing, like, oh, that looks nice. I just kind of look on a lot of visual media. I'm pretty sure that there is a way to mathematically like calculate the spaces and what optically looks good. And I think, for me anyways, on how I learned is I just kind of looked at a lot of things on Pinterest. That's pretty much what you need to do. Just look at a lot, not even just Pinterest, just a lot of letters, basically. You kind of get a feel for what gotta get a feel of what feels right. You kind of get a feel of it. You see what bad kerning is, and then there's good kerning. I say bad because there are things that aren't necessarily like a good kerning that would be interesting. Like, I don't want you to like shrink your possibilities of design. Like, sometimes you want wide tracking, and sometimes you want like tight tracking. Tracking versus kerning. Tracking is just like changing every space of the letter, and kerning is individual. And you kind of just learn. See, this is a bit too close because doesn't look the same. I try to like keep it all, like if I'm gonna make one super close, everything just needs to be closer or further away. Fact, not a fun fact, but a fun fact, Futura, as much as I love Futura, some letters of it have like really bad kerning, like default tracking and kerning. Especially the number one. Like if you ever use one for Futura, you like put it right next to another number, it looks so bad and you have to like manually kern it each time. To manually kern, you just alt left right next to the letter, and then you can just kind of put it all together. There isn't really a right or wrong answer to kerning. It's kind of like I said, an art more than a science. You know, it's a little bit of both. This is why it's important to gather all of the visual diet. You have to get a good visual diet so you kind of know what you like and what feels right. You know, kerning is an art. Don't let anyone tell you that it is not an art, okay? Kerning is an art and should be respected as such. It's not a science. I mean, it is kind of both of a science. Maybe it's both. I don't know. But I just don't follow any guidelines. Like, I'm not gonna be like, yes, 2 centimeters to the left. I'm like, 2 picas to the left. I'm like, no, that kind of just keeps, it takes away the fun. you know, it takes away the fun of graphic design. I mean, maybe some people like that, but I don't think that's fun. I think that's freaking fun. You think it's fun to be a nerd?
Here's my process for kerning. So once I have the basic layout, like I had with this bumper sticker, I basically just kind of do the tracking first. So you press left click, control all, and then you do, you could do alt left right to track if you highlight everything. So alt left and right arrows. But then you could also, once you get the right spacing, right tracking, that you feel good. It isn't always perfect. It isn't always perfect. There are times where you have to manually kern it in between letters. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. Some fonts have great tracking. Fun.
And it's crazy how we evolved like this. We just evolved to create letters. Like this is just a shape. Like this is just a shape, guys. Like this is nothing. Like if I showed somebody, like if you're a baby, you have to don't you ever think about that? Like you have to teach babies how to read letters. And these letters form words. And in these words form thoughts that comes from your brain. That's crazy. It's actually kind of insane that we as human beings evolved into that. All right, enough philosophizing.
I will give you a tip if you really want like the classic. If you want to replicate what I'm doing, it really is easy. You just kern it or track it at -60, and then that's it. That's how you do overset text tracking.
It's time to graphic designing. Okay, check this out. How did I used to do this? I actually forgot. See, one of the good things about this video is I could just kind of reference back to how I did this. Appearance. No, it's effects. Go to effects. Go to roughen. There we go, roughen. Oh, that actually looks good. Like you can make it look abstract like that, but I like just, oh, look at that, smooth. No. That actually might be an idea for tomorrow. But you want it just...
That's what gets me going. That's one of the top 3 things about graphic design that I love. 1, making it look, probably kerning. 2, having copy that coincides with the imagery. And 3, just proportionality of like how this looks. Like this looks like it looks good. Like I can't tell you. I mean, maybe I could try to explain why it kind of looks good. I think it's a combination of what I want to say, and then also proportionally, it just works on like that canvas. So I think that's one of the things that's hard with graphic design when you try to say something or the words that you have, it doesn't fit. Like it just doesn't flow well, and you have to change it, and then you have to like reword it, and then that kind of like adds to like your knowledge of words, or your vocabulary. And sometimes it just gets lost. Like you have something that you want to say, and you just can't figure out how to say it on the page. It's just kind of like your tone. I think the tracking, the kerning, the spacing, all of that is kind of just the tone of your work. I think graphic design has this very unique spot of like being an art that contains word, that it's not quite writing, but it's not quite just like visual art, you know, like it's not just visual art. Like when you have visual art, usually I would say no words there. There's no words. But with graphic design, you could have pictures and words. It's crazy that you could do that.
I'd rather be kerning. You know, who created the first bumper sticker that says, I'd rather be something, something? Somebody made the first bumper sticker. Maybe after designmas, I'll make a video about bumper stickers. And if you're watching this, don't steal that fucking idea. Don't fucking steal it, okay? Let's do this like this. It'd be cute if like this. No, that's not cute at all. That's not cute at all. That's not cute at all. All right, let's just do, what else do we need to do that? Oh wait, I didn't read, fuck.
I'd rather be kerning.
Photoshop, boom. Oh, that looks so good. That looks good. That's what I enjoy about graphic design. It just looks good on the thing. It just looks good on the thing. Why does that R still bother me? This kerning. Kerning is fun. I love kerning. How to kern. This video is called How to Kern. I'm kerning so hard right now. I'm gonna kern. Kern.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. And yeah, if you have any questions about kerning, if you want to give me any feedback on how designmas is happening, feel free to put it in the comments. I don't know, maybe I'll do the YouTube thing now. Maybe I'm done having my existential crisis. Because this is, you know, sometimes I forget that graphic design is fun. Sometimes I enjoy it. I just don't know if I enjoy making videos yet. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to find the process. This is me trying to figure it out really quickly. Like, what do I enjoy? What do I enjoy? Do I enjoy the process? You know what they always say? They always say like, oh, you should enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Oh yeah, well, to be real, nobody enjoys the process. You enjoy it for the 5% of the time. And then the rest of the time, you hate the process. Let's be real. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Or I guess tomorrow.